Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. Ho-ho! That one good for 29. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So got it, the tight end comes in motion. Throwing on second down, Richardson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's going to be caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
A second down throw for Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Man in motion is Smith. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Man in motion is Smith. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man. It's Smith. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Gray is the motion man here. He'll drop to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
You got to find a happy medium as a quarterback between knowing when to extend the play and just knowing when to go down. In this case, the defensive tackle gets there in a hurry. He puts an end to this play before it even gets started.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go, sack 19 Lions.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Avante Turpin. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. A run with Taylor. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. On play action, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he will go all the way. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Man in motion is Smith. He'll look to throw.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Gray is the motion man here. On 2nd down, Barkley. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. First and 10. Here's Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
Now this time they'll look to throw. The pressure gets there and down he goes. A sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Man in motion is Brown. Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll motion over Pierce. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down. To return, it is Turpin. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Man in motion is Smith. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front.
Ready? Move it, 19. Roll, roll, roll. Go track, go track. Go.
Now it's Taylor. 3rd and long. And before the snap, there is movement up front. This sequence not going as planned. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 44-yard line.
Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Hook.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Set up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Warrior 70. Here we go, set.
Man in motion is Smith.
Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st down, it's Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Down the sideline. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A pass caught by Saquon. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Barker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Eagles 17, Colts 14.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Three points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's inside the 30. Whoa. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. He'll get this up close to a first down as he stopped just shy of midfield. Third and a yard. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll go again here with Taylor. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They go right back to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's a handoff to Barkley. The defense plays it beautifully on that one. They knock him back to the 7.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, 3 quarters now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Go.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. And in motion is Brown. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. 3.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. Looking to throw. Richardson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Here's 3rd and 2. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Indianapolis.
Got it. Ready?
To throw, it's Richardson. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
On play action, Richardson. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he's got another one. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
Makes the score Eagles 24, Colts 21.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Man in motion is Brown.
Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Saquon Barkley Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Track 60.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That is caught inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 87 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Makes the score Eagles 31, Colts 28.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
On the jump.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Panther Street. Set.
Slot receiver, headed right. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles first down. They'll run it here with Saquon. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
Let's go now. Buffalo 80. 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So Give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
53-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. Throwing is Richardson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And the Eagles will take over at their own 15.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Barkley. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say so long from South Philly.